in the world of sales, what are some of the red flags for salespeople to know that there's a problem with the deal, and why do you need to know? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California, a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. Now, here's the thing. If you've been in sales for a while, you have sales senses. Like in the world of comic books, Spider-Man had spidey senses. You develop them over time. And one of them is the instant deal. So I'm going to, video number one here is the instant deal. And this does happen, but it doesn't happen to the extent if you're brand new that you think that it would. So whatever product, widget, gizmo that you sell, cars, in-home sales, insurance, it's not very often that somebody picks up the phone and goes, hey, I want your widget or gizmo and I want it right now and I'm willing to pay cash, just give it to me. It happens. But like in your mind, you should be like, okay, I need to slow this process down because something's going on, just a little bit of investigation. Because what happens is in your mind, you're like, commissions are gonna fall from heaven and rain down upon me. This was the easiest sell that was made. And if you've been in sales long enough, you know that sometimes there's something really wrong with a deal that's too quick. And sometimes that deal that's really quick and is gonna go wrong really bad. And I'm not saying blow the deal up, I'm not saying be a jerk, but you do need to go into a little bit of investigation mode of why that person wants to make that decision so quick. Now, one of the things that I found is for every emotion that there is in sales, because you do need emotions in sales, if that person's excited, we need to swing the pendulum to upset and angry, okay? We need to find out why all of a sudden they're excited about fixing this problem or why they're so happy about it. And almost every time that I've sat down with somebody who's super excited about a deal and wants to do it too quick, there's huge problems. And if they don't get dealt with properly, like in your mind, you're like, I'm gonna skip some steps, I'm not gonna do everything that I'm supposed to do, and I'm gonna close this deal, and the money is gonna rain down upon me, right? And it doesn't happen. Instant deals should scare you out of your mind for a second, which should remind you, I need to take some follow-up steps to make sure that this is gonna get done right. And so it doesn't matter what you saw. I remember there was this time that I was doing in-home sales, and I went to a call, and the buyer was like super excited, let's get this done, let's go ahead and get this taken care of, right? And I didn't go through all the steps, and it came back to bite me big time, bigly. There's a president that loves to say bigly, right? Bigly, it just bit me big time, okay? Instant sales are not always an instant deal. You should slow things down and figure out what's going on. There has to be some discovery. Every time that I have taken steps out of my sales presentation that I knew needed to be there, my discovery phase bit me bigly. So there you go. The instant sale is something you should be worried about, should be red flags. Doesn't mean it's not a deal, just means you should probably slow down for a second and go, I know the commissions are gonna rain down upon me, but first, I need to think this through. So there you go, you got one thing to do from here, just one thing. Find the subscribe button and click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. This says Scott Bell Consultant sent out a video. You should check it out, which you should. We'll see you soon. Aloha.